So now we'll try to write down normal equations for the parabolic curve. Okay. So parabolic curve fitting. Parabolic curve fitting. Okay. So the data may be like this. Now parabolic curve means the data may be like this. Okay. So something like this may not be straight, somewhat in a parabolic manner. So if the data is like this, you may want to find out a data, okay, which will try to fit like this. Okay. So let's assume that y f of x equal to a0 plus a1x plus a2x square with a best fit. Okay. Be the best fit to the given data. So what is this? This is x1 y1. The last data point is x and yn. There are n data points. Okay. There are n data points x and yn. Okay. So assume that xk equal to epsilon k equal to f of xk minus yk. Okay, then take epsilon equal to epsilon 1 square plus epsilon 2 square plus and so on epsilon n square. So what is epsilon? Okay, so this epsilon we are writing it as k equals to 1 to n epsilon k square in summation k equals to 1 to n. Okay, f of xk minus yk whole square, which is nothing but sigma k equals to 1 to n a0 plus a1x plus a2x square minus yk whole square. We are calling this as g of a0, a1, a2. Now to minimize g of a0, a1, a2. Okay, so that means what dou g by dou a0 equal to 0, dou g by dou a1 equal to 0, dou g by dou a2 equal to 0. So when I differentiate, what do you get? Can you tell me the equations directly, or I might write it as a summation k equals to 1 to n 2 times a0 plus a1x plus a2x square minus yk into derivative of a0 with respect to a0 is 1 equal to 0. This implies that k summation 2 times a0 plus a1x plus a2x square minus yk multiplied with the derivative with respect to a1 means this must be xk, I guess. F of xk. Okay, I think there is an index notation. Okay, so this has to be k, and derivative with respect to a1 means a1 derivative with respect to a1 is 1, so multiplied with the xk equal to 0.
Yes.
What is the last derivative? 2 times a naught plus a1 xk plus a2 xk square minus yk. I have to differentiate with respect to a2. So when I am differentiating with respect to a2, you will get xk square. Xk square equal to 0. Am I right? So when I rewrite this equation and divide with 2, what do I get? Sigma a naught is NA naught. So this is NA naught plus A1 into sigma xk is equal to shall I write in the next steps? Okay, so this implies that do we have space here? Yes. So I think this implies that NA naught plus A1 into sigma xk plus A2 into sigma xk square is equal to sigma yk. Am I right? Next equation gives see here a naught multiplied with xk. Okay, so a naught sigma xk plus xk into xk square. So a1 into sigma xk square plus a2 into sigma xk square into xk cube equal to sigma xk yk. And this equation implies a naught into sigma xk square plus a1 into sigma xk cube plus a2 into sigma xk power 4 is equal to sigma xk square yk. Okay, so you have to prepare many columns. Xk sigma xk one column, yk one column, xk square one column, xk cube one column, xk power 4 one column, xk into yk one column, xk square into yk one column. Then take each column sum, you will get sigma xk square, sigma yk, and so on. Okay, so these three equations together called normal equations. Okay, the above equations are called normal equations. Okay, so what you have to do is you just write down the normal equations. Okay, there you find out the column sums, substitute in the normal equations, use your calculator, find out the unknowns, you will get the best fit curve. And if you're asked to find out estimate the given some value of y for a given value of x, substitute the value of x in the function, you will get an estimate value. Is that fine? Shall we do problems now? Shall I proceed? Now you see it is not hard to remember. Na naught plus a1 sigma xk plus a2 sigma xk square equals sigma yk, x power 0, x power 1, x power 2 y. Okay, these things will come here. See, sigma xk square, sigma x cube will increase, sigma xk yk, again sigma xk square, sigma xk cube, again one more power increase, xk square yk. And what is n refers to? N refers to the number of data points. N refers to the number of data points. Is that fine? Shall we do the problems?
Yes.
Okay. So take the first problems. Note down the first problem. Find a least squares straight line. Find a least square straight line to the following data. Find a least square straight line to the following data. Find a least square straight line to the following data. Okay. So write down the data write down x values horizontally. I will be dictating. Again, I'm having problem with my pen. I'm dictating the x values. Please note down. You prepare two rows, x row horizontally, under x row you write down y row. Okay, write down x values. 0.6. Okay, x values are 0.6, 1.3, 1.64, 1.8, 2.1, 2.3, 2.4. Y values 7.05, 12.2, 14.4, 15.2, 15.2, 15.2, 17.4, 19.6, 20.2, 20.2. Okay. By the method of least squares. As somebody may say, fit a least squares straight line. Okay. So what you want is first you prepare the table, or you write down the normal equations first, so that you will know how many columns to be prepared. Okay. So let y equal to a0 plus a1x, a0 plus a1x be the best fit to the given data, straight line fit to the given data. Normal equations are what are normal equations? Na0 plus a1 sigma xi is equal to sigma ya. Next equation, a0 into sigma xi, xi or xk doesn't matter. Okay, a0 into sigma xi plus a1 into sigma xi square equal sigma xi ya. Now you prepare the table for xi, yi, xi square. You want xi square, right? Xi or xi yi, xi square. Is it what you want? Sigma xi, sigma yi, sigma xi square, sigma xi y. Okay. So you copy the values and use your calculator. Find out the values. 0.6, 1.3, 1.64, 1.8, 2.1, 2.3, 2.3, 2.44. YI values are 7.05, 12.2, 14.4, 15.2, 17.4, 19.6, 20.2. Okay. Find out xi, yi and xi square. And I just want these values. Take the column sum. This will be sigma xi, this will be sigma yi, this will be sigma xi yi, and this will be sigma xi square. compute and tell me. So can you tell me sigma? Are you calculating? Can you tell me the values I will copy? What is 0.6 into 7.05?
4.230.
4.23.
Next value
15.86.
next
23.616.
next
27.
27.667.
what
27.36.
next
36.54.
next
45.08.
next
49.288.
xi square next
1.69.
next
2.68.
6
8, sir.
only 2.6800 not there. 4 decimals are expected, no? 1.64 square.
00, sir.
Okay, next 1.8 square. What is 1.8 square?
3.24.
Over 3.44, right?
3.24.
3.24. Next 2.1 square. 4.41. Yeah.
4.4100.
Next
5.29.
next
5.95. 5.94.
9.5. 9.5, huh?
Yes, sir.
Exactly. Okay. 5.95. No other decimals. 2.44.
5.9536.
No, you have to tell all the decimals. Now if I compute the sum, find out each column sum.
Sigma xi 12.18.
12.18.
Sigma yi 106.05.
106.05.
05.
Okay. Sigma xi
201.974.
correct. 974. Sigma xi square.
23.633.
Correct. Exactly. All the values are matched. Okay. Now you substitute these values here. Okay. Therefore, can we do here? Okay. So this implies that how many data points are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 data points are there. Okay. So 7A0. Substitute the values and please tell me A0 and A1. 7A0 plus 7A0 plus 12.18 into x1 is equal to 106.05. Next 12.18 A0 plus 23.6332 A1 is equal to 201.974. Substitute the values and tell me. Okay, so 7A0 plus 12.18 sigma over here 6.0. Now use your calculator. Find out A0 and A1. In your calculator, you have the option of solving system of linear equations. I think in the mode, when you press the button mode, I think you will have the option called equation. Am I right?
Yes.
So input the coefficients and tell me the value. What are A0 and A1?
Two 2.71.
You are rounding to 2 decimals or what?
2 decimals.
Okay.
7.15.
7.14. Okay. Therefore, the least square straight line is y equal to A0 plus A1x. 2.71 plus 7.15x, 7.15x. Is it clear? Okay. Now, after finding this, sometimes you may be asked to find out like this also. Okay. Also, estimate. You may say estimate y of 2.5. You may be asked to find out the value of y at 2.5. Then what you have to do? Simply substitute 2.5 in the equation. Substitute x equal to 2.5 here and get the value. Also add the point. Estimate y of 2.5. So what is that y value? At 2.5. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Tell me what is y value at 2.5.
$20.585.
20.585. Okay, so when you're rounding to 2 decimals, it will be 59, right? Or you may write 585. So 20.585. So the values are increasing in a linear fashion. So at 2.5, you are getting 20.585. Okay. So all the problems are straight line fit are like this only. Some data is given. Okay, you have to prepare the table and substitute the values in the normal equations and get the unknowns. And if some value is asked to estimate that value. Is it fine? So,
Yes,
so
sir.
shall I give some problems as homework on straight line fit? Will you do it? Okay. So now we'll do one problem on parabolic curve fitting. Okay. Parabolic curve. Okay, note down. Fit a parabola for the following data. Fit a parabola for the following data. Now I will be writing x and y values in a column way. Okay, you just copy and prepare the table accordingly. Fit a parabola. So xi values, yi values, I'm writing here 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Y values 35.3, 32.4, 29.2, 26.1, 23.2, 20.5. What are the columns you have to prepare? Xi square, xi cube, xi cube,
XIY.
xi power 4, xi yi, xi square into y. Then take column sum. You will be getting sigma xi, sigma yi, sigma xi square, sigma xi cube, sigma xi power 4, sigma xi y, sigma xi square y. Okay. So this is a definitely you can expect this kind of problem in exams. Okay, definitely you can expect one question on curve fitting, and it is very easy. Just you have to prepare the table and solve the normal equations. You will get the answer. So take your time, but tell the values correctly. Doing the calculations?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you ready now?
Yes, sir.
So tell me those values. What is sigma xi?
135.
Is it 135?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Next, sigma ya?
166.7,
7? 7. Xi square, sigma xi square.
3475.
Correct. Sigma xi cube.
97875.
Correct. Sigma xi power 4.
218.
1875. Is that right? Next, sigma xi ya?
3489.
89 sigma xi square by
84805.
correct. So you did all the values correctly. And what is n here? How many data points? 6.
6. 6, sir.
Okay, so write down the normal equation, substitute the values. So if you take parabola a0 plus a1x plus a2x square, so nv0 plus a1 sigma xi plus a1 a2 sigma xi square plus sigma yi a0 sigma xi plus a1 sigma xi square plus
Sir, your
a.
screen is not shared.
Okay. Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
Now substitute the values and so 6 a naught sigma xi 135 a1 xi square plus 3475 a2 equal sigma 166.7 135 a naught plus 3475 a1 plus xi cube 97875 a2 equal to sigma x square xi by 3489. So what are the values of E naught even A1? I'm having again problem with my writing. Two nine two one eight seven. What are A naught A1 and A2? Round off to 4 decimals. Okay, tell your answer by rounding to 4 decimals. A naught value.
$41.9257.
Can you please check again? Because here the values are somewhat different. What about others?
1 minute, sir.
Okay.
35.4697.
A naught. Huh? Any other answer? All of you are using the same calculator only, inputting the same values in the given order. At least two of you should get the same answer, right? Let's say the textbook answer is wrong, but at least two of your answers must coincide, no?
Sir, getting 41.925, sir.
A naught, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. 50.
57, sir.
9275, sir.
9275.
75.
Okay. A1 value.
Minus 0.6690.
66.
90.
90. A3.
A2, sir.
0.
A2.
0.0016.
Correct. I think yeah, A1, A2 are matched. I think there is a mistake in the textbook file. Okay, so I'll accept your answer. So that's it. Okay, so remaining problems are similar only on parabolic and straight line. Okay, so I shall give some problems as homework. You please try to solve them. Is it fine? Okay. So in the next class, we'll see two more types of curve fitting, which are called exponential curve fitting and power curve fitting. Okay. So with that, your first unit will be over. Okay. So we'll try to complete the remaining concepts in the remaining two classes of the week. Let me take the attendance.